And welcome back to Starfield. Overlapped the stuff a little bit.
Just a few quick preparations.
Finishes
Creating
off aligning the house.
necessary connections. It is done. Vindicator, will you do us the honor?
And I could have actually used this moment right here to do it. Okay. Anyway, so we are doing the Scaled Citadel. Let me make this my plot then. And this
Now
is
that we
called
have
the
access to
Scaled
power,
Citadel.
We've been able to run proper tests.
So what does he want me to do? He wants me to activate the main power.
All personnel to stations. Clear the platform.
Activating power grid interlink.
Powering grav drive.
Field projector standing by.
Standing stabilizers.
Grav field stable.
Capacitors fully charged.
All stations reporting. Ready to proceed with targeting.
Okay, targeting control.
Targeting system engaged.
Calibrating lens array.
Adjusting counterweights.
Locking axial tilt. Devices in position.
It's time. On your mark. Fire! Focus.
Beam on target.
Compensating for recoil. It is working. Steady.
Detecting graviton flux.
Hold! We cannot fail the speaker now.
Rerouting power.
Burning out. Enough! Shut it down!
Running power.
Grav drive cycling down.
Turning to 0 point.
That bubble is unchanged. Well, we tried.
Stabilizers.
Shutdown complete.
Clear. Well done, all. Well done. We
Oh.
have done all we can.
And suddenly it's
I'm
different.
Sure the council is waiting to speak with you.
Okay, so most of that bubble is gone. So it was effective, it just didn't look like it because they didn't have the bubble get torn down by the weapon.
Our work
Witnessed
here
a miracle.
It seems the morning device. Complete. Let's hope the results match the time put into the process.
A little late there.
Now, that is quite a sight. I was not certain this would work, but it seems the serpent has blessed us.
You have always lacked faith, Dulkev.
One could argue that faith got us into this mess in the first place.
Enough! It is time for action, not bickering.
Agreed. We must secure the Citadel. Send in everyone.
Are you mad? We have no idea how stable this is. No idea what is happening inside.
Your conviction is admirable. Committing a large force is impossible. There have been reports of increased zealot activity, no doubt in response to what we have been doing here.
It would be unwise to leave Dasra even more vulnerable than it already is.
And, to be candid, we have no idea what will happen to anyone entering the Citadel. We must minimize the potential risk.
I suppose this is where we step up. After all, Constellation is about taking risks to explore the unknown.
Really? I do not doubt our newest member's conviction, but...
What else can we do, hmm? She is the only one who can communicate with Anasko. Save as much as you can. Save it all, if possible, but... the Speaker must be your priority. Do whatever it takes to bring Anasko back to us. Indeed. And your service will be remembered, no matter what.
Right then. No time like the present.
We will speak again soon, I hope.
Okay, so now the meat of it. We get to go enter the Scaled Citadel.
So this is Varuun. Interesting that he looks upward to the sky, as if appealing to a higher power.
Yeah, the Great Serpent. So yes, definitely that bubble has been mostly torn down. We're gonna have to go down here. I am thinking that we are actually going to have to go through the Unity one more time. And I will do it without any add-ons at all. Even though I think I understand current triggers for the lockups. I'm suspecting what's happening is that they start a save. Used to be saves are asynchronous. Now, on Unix machines, it's easy enough. You just fork the process, and either parent continues running and the child goes off and does the save, or vice versa. And as copy on write semantics for the pages, so any memory that is not modified, you simply share. That does cause things to slow down, as it has to make copies of pages as they're modified. Could very well be that what they've got is an asynchronous save mechanism where they're doing some locking. When we hit the tab key, it is hitting a deadlock condition, because fine-grained locking is more of an art than a science. I speak as someone who spent most of his career working on that. But still, that linkage may have been turned into a deadlock by one or more of the add-ons, so we may need to go 0 add-ons to resolve the issue. 2 more. Yeah. In any case, if we are going to head to the Unity, our next step after finishing Shattered Space is to finish up the main quest line. And over the course of doing that, we can decide whether we're going to actually go through the Unity or not.
You're really here. I feared what I saw. That connection we made was yet another vision. This is real, is it not? I knew the serpent would deliver me from this nightmare, but there must be some way out. Every time I have attempted to leave this place, I find myself lost, wandering, unable to see. There is nothing out there. Tell me, what of Dazra? The people of House Varuun? I have had terrible visions, a dreadful sense of loss.
Anasko, you ruined things horribly.
I saw things, figments of guilt, I had hoped. But in my heart, I knew them to be reality. You must believe me. We meant none of this. All of the research, the calculations, we thought we could contain it. I only ever wanted to help, to improve, to elevate House Varuun. Oh, I would like nothing more, but I'm afraid it is not that simple. The chain reaction that started, it is self-sustaining. We tried everything. We had hoped we could complete the experiment, but then the vortex interlock burned out. You have one, don't you? I can feel the power from here. Then the serpent truly has sent you to us. I wish I could guarantee your safety, but I am graced by the serpent and have retained my faculties. So many of my people were not as fortunate. You will have no choice but to deal with them. The reactor level is below us. Bring the interlock there. We will need it if we wish to see this through.
Okay, so I could void my way through, I could shoot my way through. I'm thinking shoot my way through is the obvious solution here. Although, I think shoot at things that are in my way and prioritize getting from A to B. I'm going to use a relaxed definition of in my way. My hip-fire aim isn't very good, even with the laser.
security lockdown.
Yeah, phasing time before starting a door opening, not the best use of my time. Okay, expert lock. We have 3 layers. It's going to take 5 of them on the outside. Okay, it's on number 1 somewhere. Maybe this would be on number 2 somewhere. Maybe there. It's either 1 or 2. This is one of these guys. I think this is going to be it. We'll try these 2. So those would match. If it's this guy, then it is... Ooh. Well, that'll still work. No idea whether that was the intended solution or not. Facilities computer. Critical fault in power modulator. Come on. Okay, advanced lock. Both, either outside, possibly there, either inside. If that's the outside, we need a 2. It would be that one. This guy, one of these guys, looks like the match. Friend or foe, recalibrate. Remote alarm, disarm. Robot. Friend or foe, recalibrate. camera, security camera. I'm betting it's those two robots right there. Oh, that's a turret. Yeah, that's a turret. Yeah, that's a robot. Normally I go through the back on this one. I don't think there's anything in there worth spending the time. Okay. Hey, Anasko.
As I said, a new vortex interlock is needed. The reactor must be stabilized before we can proceed.
Yep, we need to shut this thing down.
We did not anticipate that we might have erred in our recreation of the vortex interlock, or that we could overload it.
Pull out the pack, the damaged one. Get the new one. There's containment. There's the interlock. The other interlock. Boom. Rid of all of the nasty stuff. We have stabilized. Yeehaw.
Finally, it is time.
There's board.
Come, see what you have helped to save. With all that has gone wrong, all we have sacrificed, I confess I had lost hope. I grew up hearing stories of my grandfather's communion with the Great Serpent, the immense responsibility he was given to create and guide House Varuun. By the time I became Speaker and inherited that responsibility, so much had changed. The once proud glory of House Varuun was diminished. We had lost our way, and I alone could not discern a path forward. I required the Great Serpent's guidance once more, so I set out to find him. At first, I thought so too, and I despaired. I learned that my grandfather had attempted something similar. I found reassurance in that idea that he, too, sought additional instruction from the Serpent. And over time, I began to see that the Great Serpent had indeed left a path for me, hidden amongst the experimental failures and setbacks. This vortex, the place between places, and the energy it holds, could be harnessed, refined, directed. No. An unfortunate consequence of simple beings grappling with divine power. A mistake that will not be repeated, I assure you. Utilizing the vortex energy, we have learned that we can create powerful warriors, capable of teleporting vast distances in an instant. The brave volunteers in this room await the chance to be the first wave of soldiers, loyal to the Great Serpent and our cause. House Varuun can project force on a scale unimaginable in the history of the human race. Jinan Varuun's mandate can be fulfilled. The Serpent's crusade can begin anew.
You're a raving loony.
All that has happened, their life support system has remained stable. Just one more sign from the Great Serpent that we are following his will. And now, the glorious honor falls to you, my faithful servant. Activate the pods. Carry out the Serpent's will. And begin House Varuun's triumph!
So our choices are Vortex Crusade Protocol, talk to Varuun, terminate. You know what? Anasko, I think before I activate it, let me check something on their life support here. Don't mind me. There's no way you are going to destroy everything. Such a crusade would destroy House Varuun entirely.
You've killed them all!
And it would also take away a lot of my friends.
Override the will of the Great Serpent? You pledged yourself to House Varuun, but you are like all the rest. Weak of will, short of sight, a betrayer. And in the end, you have changed nothing. There will always be one more willing to serve, and once I have restored the Citadel, I will find them and send them out into the settled systems.
Intruders in level. Emergent.
Zealots! Of course they would attempt to poison this, as they do all things. They will not stop me. The work will be completed now! Come then, all of you. Ascend the Citadel, or squabble amongst yourselves. I will await you at the pinnacle.
Okay. Why would... Oh, right. When I changed weapons, I think I need to have her put the proper weapon
Something
back
you
again.
need? Dropping off a few choice items?
I switched to an EM weapon, it automatically switched her to an EM weapon. She's still got the poison storm. Good.
Until later.
Ready to go with that thing? Let's fight our way through the zealots, phantoms, anything else that gets in our way. I'm not going to stop and kill everything, but if something blocks our way or shoots us in the back, it's dead. I am just going to use this one. We want to get to our destination as quickly as possible. Why is it not letting me move forward? But there were the cases where I wish I could do a replay of this using an over-the-shoulder camera. It wasn't subject to phased time. Or whatever cinematic they want to do for it. We were supposed to be going here. I'm betting it's through here. And I went the wrong way. There we are. Up that way. These doors open. Door over here. Well, I guess I should have looked for cameras to get rid of first. In there. Go ahead and open this door. 'Cause why not? Requires an ID card. Sarah, are you getting shot at by a robot? She will join me shortly. Nice of the thingy to show me right where the ID card is. With all those red marks for enemies, you'd think it would have a cyan mark for allies.
Bring it on.
There, you dawdling? Okay, let's go. Enough playing with your targets. Oh, this is a talkie thing. Okay, so I have to wait.
Plan. Neither you nor the zealots will disrupt our achievement now. The gate will cycle one more time, shifting the Citadel into the vortex. You and those bothersome zealots trapped inside will be cast into the void forever. And I will carry on the crusade myself. It cannot be stopped. It cannot be shut down. It, like the great serpent himself, is inevitable.
He ducked out of the way. We have another blue dot on the screen. There.
To me! Defend the gate!
blue dot keeps hopping all the way around, so I guess we're still in the phase where we're killing things. Couldn't quite make the jump there. Oh. There's one. One at a time, we're going to be taking out the containment releases. After each one, it's going to shift to a new one, but this has to recede before I can get to that one. Looks like it's clear now. Open up. Go. It's going to be up there. Or is it? There's 3 of them. Okay, so we need to get up to there. Be that one right there. What next? Escape the Scaled Citadel. Down here. Our only priority right now is get out of the Citadel. Oh, looks like I've got a thing that needs healing there. Even though that's wrong skill, I'm still gonna keep it going. Want to hit sprint and then jump a couple of times. Even with phase time, sprint, and jumping, Still, close thing. Actually, it's not.
Rally! Brethren, to me!
Not sure jumping through there during phase time was a good idea.
Slowly.
It's a
I've been
relief to
through
see
a
you
lot.
conscious. Had us worried there.
I cannot believe it. The Citadel is gone. There is no sign of Anasko. You failed. You brought us no scrap of hope for the future. You must understand that seems hard to believe.
You will have to explain yourself. Where is Anasko? Why is he not here with us?
Then truly, we are lost. Without Anasko, there is no speaker. There is no way forward.
Perhaps. Or perhaps we acknowledge a simple truth. We are currently the government. We decide what happens from here.
You dare speak of treason? Heresy!
I speak of survival.
Please, calm down, both of you.
This is not a time to be calm or sit idly by. This is a time for action. We, the three of us, are the High Council. All of House Varuun looks to us for guidance. We should provide it. Indeed, we will. So we should name one. Right now.
That is not within our power.
But Lovek, it can be. We can decide that right here, right now. We can carve a path forward for House Varuun. Or else, we can sit by and watch all that we have built crumble around us.
And what assurance do I have that the two of you are not just looking to usurp power for yourselves?
Then we let the Vindicator decide. And we have a herald here as a witness.
Of those three, no way House Cadet would run things. That would be playing right into the hands of the Rune Zealots. The Thal is also militaristic. I'm going to choose Dulkef. They will keep records and administer the house.
Then so it shall be. House Varuun moves forward from this crisis and continues to serve the Great Serpent.
All must serve.
Before you adjourn, is there not one matter more to address?
I do not understand. To what do you refer?
To the matter of the Serpent's crusade, of course. The Vindicator knows of what I speak.
I don't understand. The crusade was ages ago. What does that have to do with any of this?
Explain the meaning of this at once.
After all this time, and we knew nothing of this. The council was never consulted.
To be fair, it has never been necessary for the speaker to consult the council. It is his decision to make.
There is nothing more to discuss. If the speaker calls for crusade, then we answer.
I can assure you all that he did indeed believe in it.
Then House Vethol agrees. The crusade begins. What does House Dulkef say?
I have no wish to defy the Speaker, but he is no longer here. The Varuun people need time. House Dulkef declines.
No, I should have expected as much. And what does House Kadik say?
Both of my colleagues have made valid points. The matter is complicated. I believe that for the moment, House Kadik abstains.
So, one vote for, one against. And what about you? Should we take up the sword and fight for House Varuun, or continue to cower here and pity ourselves?
Oh, you cannot be seriously considering this, after everything the settled systems have been through.
So be it.
And with all of this out of the way, we will take our leave. You have been through a great deal and deserve a chance to rest. The home, of course, is yours. You deserve a place among us after everything. Know that House Varuun is eternally grateful for all that you have done. And that the Great Serpent will one day grant you a place by his side.
Okay, so that ends the Scaled Citadel. We now have a home here in Dazra that we can decorate if we want. Everybody's affinity goes up by just a teeny tiny amount. And I think what I'm going to do,
You've neutralized a great threat. That's right.
we are going to take our ship and we are going to go back to New Atlantis. We may return here with Andrasia in tow. We can use this to get there quickly. We may return with Andrasia in tow to do side missions and help out the people. We need to build that ship again. Assuming I'm not going to be heading for the Unity in a hurry.
Hey, can we skip the local chunks this time? Never agrees with my stomach.
You know what? I'm going to put you back in your original clothing.
Let's see what you've got.
And I'm going to take back my stuff.
Talk to you later.
Everybody should be waiting on the ship. Oh, sorry, I was going to go back to the... I wanted to spend enough time so that all of the companions are teed up to give me their response to the whole Shattered Space quest line.
What can I help you with? I certainly do. Okay.
What is it? Is something amiss?
Of course. Good luck, Andrasia.
Luck will not be.
Okay, so ship, go hold, apparel, fitted business suit. Okay, so we are minimizing our dependency on creations going forward. going to go ahead and sleep for 24 hours. See if that helps my companions decide that they want to comment on the prevention of the Serpent's Crusade too.
About time you woke. We have things to do.
Oh, confusion's cured. How about that? I think I actually have to do real activities before my companions will decide it's time to comment. Maybe just flying around would be enough?
Have any new books for me?
No, not yet, Cora. So let's fly somewhere. Somewhere we can get in a little bit of trouble.
Engines purr, must do this. Orbital insertion achieved. We're spacebound again.
Okay. I am just going to shift into cruise mode here a bit. We are going to point ourselves at a far planet. Say, let's see. How about Gagarin? See if anything interesting is between here and there. There may be nothing interesting in this particular system. Okay, there is a ship out there. Let's travel to it. Ah. Okay, so they got me with one of their torpedoes. All right. Narcissus.
Excuse me. All right, let's talk.
What have you got? Not much. Okay. Or is this is just a random trading vessel? I'm sure there's more to it than that. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Still don't have anybody who wants to ask us about anything or get us to do something or fight us or something. I don't know. Asteroids there. There's a star station. Could head to Holly.
Thank you. We have orders to be on the lookout for this smuggler. She's putting up resistance.
Don't listen to that Vanguard piglet. He's got no pull here.
We've been looking for this smuggler for months. She's been identified as a member of a black market organ ring.
Says you. You don't got no proof.
We have a lead, a reliable lead, that this captain is one of the main transporters of harvested organs.
The piglet don't scare me. But, if I made a small donation for your time and all, I'd appreciate you just leaving. Then we can all go about our business.
Don't listen to the smuggler. These black marketeers are a scourge. She may have strayed out of my jurisdiction, but we can still bring her to justice. The two of us. I don't like your chances, smuggler.
Fine, fine. We'll submit to your damn search.
We have it from here, stranger. Thank you.
Okay, well that was kind of a nothing burger. He's not moving to order or anything. Can we?
It shouldn't have gone down like that.
There should have been more weapon fire. Okay, well, apparently my friends are not going to really want to be doing much talking for a bit, so we're going to head back to the lodge.
Time to park this buggy.
Will we be stopping for food? If you are free soon.
Gracia wants to talk.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
The people of Basra owe you a great deal for saving them. Your dedication to House Varuun is admirable. Most from the settled systems would have been content to watch them fall. After several generations, it will be a massive change to not have a Varuun as speaker. But now, House Dulkef will take control. It is certainly a solid foundation on which to build House Varuun's future. Thankfully, this transfer of power comes at a time of peace. You were right to vote against the Crusade. It would cause turmoil in the settled systems, and would put the people of Dasra at risk when they have had but a moment to breathe. I am glad it is not something to worry about right now. True. There is enough of that to go around. No matter what, the path ahead will be difficult. But at least there still is a path, thanks to your actions. I suppose it is time to see what other adventures await us.
Okay. Anybody else have any commentary on it? Now that we've primed the pump, so to speak? Where is everybody? You all hanging out in my quarters again?
Hey, how are you?
I'm ready to head out again when you are.
You've got something for me? I want to say thank you for everything you did in Dasra. As members of Constellation, it's our job to explore distant worlds, but it's sometimes unclear what responsibilities we hold beyond that. You saw a city in need, and made the difficult decision to intercede rather than observe. For that, you should be commended. Agreed. It's often a conundrum, as we don't wish to impose our way of life onto anyone else. Diplomats often think they know what's best for another society. Instead of judging, you assimilated into their group, and only did what you were asked. In any case, I'm thankful the Council held you in such high regard. For the representatives to entrust you with so much responsibility, from choosing a leader to stopping the Serpent's Crusade is, well, unprecedented. Be that as it may, you still began your journey as an outsider. To go from a virtual stranger to their most trusted confidant in such a short time was no small feat. I would like to pick your brain, however, regarding your choice of speaker. Call it intellectual curiosity. Tell me, what influenced your decision to advocate for House Dulkef? Indeed. In times of chaos, the ability to remain composed can be a calming force for the city as a whole. Regardless, you did your best to navigate rough seas, both practically and politically. And with the immediate threat taken care of, one hopes that Dasra will look forward to a brighter future. As it should be. In any case, I would call this mission a resounding success. I feel we have a better understanding of House Varuun's culture and politics, and the galaxy is just a tiny bit less hostile as a result.
Okay. We just need to... And Barrett and Sam. There's Sam. Or, geez, lady.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive. Good call putting an end to the Serpent's Crusade. I hate to say it, because I know a lot of decent folks were lost, but it's Probably for the best, Anasko's experiment blew up in his face. Don't blame you. The first one was a nightmare. I'm sure the sequel would be the same. But yeah, regardless, I don't see House Varuun as the kind of people who wage war halfway. And with Cora getting older, I just do not want her to be caught up in that. So I'm hoping House Tokef sticks to their word on this. And we have peace. I don't know about thrive, but I appreciate them voting no on the Crusade. I just hope that was out of wisdom and not caution. At the end of the day, what's done is done. But I'm bearing the lead here. You saved a whole city from ruin. You gave them a starting point to rebuild and make a new future. And thanks to you, the only Crusade Cora's gonna read about is in the history books. You and me both. But something like this doesn't go away in a year. And even if the city is restored, the scars will last generations. Either way, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. You saved the day, and everything's good. We'll deal with any blowback when it comes.
Okay, and
Your
Barrett.
ship smells so much better than that. Like,
The Barrett's down there. There is no module down there. So somehow Barrett was down here? No, it's forward of it. Isn't the first time I had someone appear to be in that position? Barrett and Cora are both down there. Oh. I wonder if officially the module I've got there is actually a hab.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted
Need some work done? Okay, no problem.
Okay, that is a gyroscopic thingamajigger. And yes, it has ways in. You can't get into it from the top, but you can get into it from everywhere else. That's just decorative, so let's get rid of it. We're actually using you. What? Let's actually put a door in and put you there. Okay, so we are going to need doors. Door aft. There we go. Well, I don't really know what's in these gyroscope modules and gyroscope decorative modules. Clearly they're habs because I've got companions that are standing in them. Okay. We now have talk with Barrett. I should have realized because it was
of this ship comforting.
it was picked from the hab section. Oh my goodness. I would have missed this if I hadn't noticed Barrett hanging out down here. And that means I've got one off the captain's cabin too.
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drive so we can float around.
See anything interesting today?
That's awesome. Okay, let's go talk to Barrett.
Yes?
Got my attention, Captain. First off, I just want to say, heck of a job saving Dazra. That was a tough situation to navigate, and you did it with aplomb. A pat on the back isn't nearly enough. I hope they throw you a parade. That's right. They could carry you around on a palanquin and walk you through the city. And of course, there'd be confetti. I also want to thank you for putting a halt to the Serpent's Crusade. The last thing the Settled Systems needs is another war. That's the problem with omnipotent beings. Poor communication skills. It would make things a whole lot clearer if they just stopped by and talked to you. Either way, I hope the new leadership in Dazra is just as level-headed. The whims of a cosmic snake aside, House Dul Kef seems like they'd be more open to trade with the Settled Systems. Sure, they're bean counters, but that could tie things up in regulation. One thing I appreciate about Constellation is they don't get wrapped up in red tape. Not unless that tape is a being from another universe. Here to make things sticky. Either way, I won't waste your brain cells on the what-ifs. The fact is, you got rid of the Vortex and saved Dazra. As for the whole choosing a leader thing, time will tell if you made the right choice. Give it maybe 20 years and you'll start to see the results. You and me both. Something like this doesn't go away in a year. And even if the city is restored, the scars will last generations. Regardless, I won't sit here and sugarcoat it. The people of Dazra have a long road ahead of them. They're gonna have to make foundational decisions regarding everything from infrastructure to immigration to their core religious beliefs. Let's hope this first push sends them on the right path.
Okay, so that's all of the companion responses. We've talked to everybody. We've got Andrasia in tow again. I think this is where we call it, and that's an episode. I will see you in the next one.